Nice beats.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in on today's video. It is a hot one here in the great state of Michigan. We are into August and it feels like 100 degrees outside currently, but that's not going to stop us. We got some work done on the dually here. I know a lot of you guys have been kind of waiting on the full reveal of the four-wheel drive swap. We really only ran into this one issue which we just took care of. So I'm going to kind of go over the issue that we had after doing the coil spring conversion on this thing. As you guys know, if you guys go back in the playlist of the dually, you'll see where we swapped the two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive on this truck, and we went to the coil spring 2005 and up axle. This truck's a 410 front and rear now. As you can see, it looks great. We did not do a single thing to the rear end of this truck. Everything was just done up front. It sits pretty level. We did the lighter springs, the 4,800 pound springs up front to try and keep the front end as low as possible. We are going to be swapping the front clip here to the 05 to 07, get some paint match stuff. We have the 17 and up wheels on it. Or excuse me, not 17 and up. There's 17-inch rims. What you guys just saw me install were the Warn lockouts for the 2005 and up front axle there. The reason we had to go with these lockouts is because the manual, or the factory, I had a set of factory ones in it. Let me flip these around. So I had the factory setup that would normally be in an 05 and up axle in there. So it's a lock and an auto setting. These will not work because I do not have the vacuum system set up on this truck because originally it wasn't four-wheel drive. So it didn't have the vacuum lines that come off of the reservoir or the four-wheel drive solenoid. It doesn't have anything related to 4x4 for the vacuum system. So we could manually lock these, but what we couldn't do was unlock these. So obviously the auto setting didn't work because we don't have any of the vacuum stuff hooked up. But once they were locked, when we switched it back to auto, what's supposed to happen is on a normal, like this truck, for example, on a normal vacuum system, it will pulse vacuum to the hub to unlock it. Well, because we don't have any of that vacuum stuff, we weren't able to unlock our hubs. So no matter what it was in, lock or auto, it was just fully locked in all the time. And being that this truck has 410s, it already gets worse fuel mileage than any of my trucks. So we need all the benefits we can get. So we had to go to a full manual style lockout. I know Dorman sells a full manual setup, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Warn lockouts for the win. Who knows what kind of trouble we're ever going to get in with this truck, so we wanted to kind of beef it up a little bit. And yeah, so we got the Warn lockouts. So I believe the last video that you guys saw of this thing, we were putting the wheels and tires on the truck. When Well, something occurred and I needed to get the engine removed and I needed to get it studded. So I didn't record any of it, but we did do that. We pulled the engine on this truck. We studded it. Of course, both heads were cracked. So we had to get a couple of heads for it. We did end up getting some 205/75 injectors for the truck. It does have the stock 03 turbo on it. It's got the XDP regulated return, and it's got a set of log style RCD manifolds that were originally on the race truck. Those are those are on this truck now. And of course, you saw the stacked rack in the back there. Hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed that. We're gonna have a lot more content with this truck moving forward. But yeah, the engine is good to go. We'll pop the hood. I apologize, guys, because I did a lot of stuff off camera on this thing because I really needed to get it up and going quickly. But here's our regulated return over here. Basically, everything else is pretty well stock, other than obviously we do have the head studs done. Might be kind of tricky to see. And then, like I said, we have the RCD log style manifolds on it as well. Speaking of which, we got to get a EGT probe if we're going to sled pull. But the other thing, actually, let's talk about this. So this truck was originally a 2003, and if you see here, that is your ICP sensor. It is on the valve cover now, and that is because we went to a 2005 and up oil system. So we have a 2005 and up, 2005-2007 cast iron pump in the back, with standpipes and dummy plugs and wavy oil rails on both sides, which allowed us to run the ICP over here now. So we got rid of our 2003 early pump, got rid of the log style manifolds. That's a whole ordeal. You got to change rocker boxes, you got to change, the head isn't usually a big deal, but the rocker box for sure. Valve covers, I had to get the newer style valve covers for the truck. Intake boot is different. Just a whole slew of things. Oh, the ficm brackets. The ficm brackets were different. So, but I like this 05 and up oil system a lot better. Seems a lot more reliable overall. Clean the interior of this thing. This thing was filthy, but we got it cleaned up really well. We ended up doing some, actually you can kind of see it poking out here. We ended up doing some sound deadening. That's what that silver stuff is. So we actually pulled the whole carpet and shampooed it. So we did sound deadening across the whole bottom of the floor. And then we also did the back here. And our next step, we've got a little bit left here. But our next step is going to be in the doors here. Front and rear doors, we'll pull the panels off. But I'd like to get a stereo system for it, some different speakers and stuff, because this is 19 ancient right there, boy. The old stacked rack. You guys, for the OG guys, you might remember this was on my old 7.3. We wanted it to be quiet, so don't pick on me. Well, look at that. We got a muffler. We do have a muffler. Peep the new product that might be coming out here soon. Little hood stack action. For those that are interested in hood stacking their 6.0s. I actually had it on this truck briefly. But that is going to wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Brief update for the dually. We did a lot of stuff off camera, so I'm trying to catch you guys up, and I wanted to talk about the Warn lockouts and kind of do an install on those. Like I said, we got a sled pull event coming up that we might try to make, but we got a lot of work to do if we're going to try and do it right and try not to tear stuff up. Other than the transmission. The transmission, there's nothing I can do about that. But maybe we'll get lucky. But thank you guys for tuning in on today's video. Race truck stuff coming. I'll give you guys a quick sneak peek of that. Yep, there you go. Race truck stuff is coming. Still waiting on heads from KDD, but we got some other content. If we're gonna try to make that thing sled pull here in about 2 weeks, we're gonna have some content coming out. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Drop a comment, leave a like. We'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.